Status access granted. Initiating daily intelligence briefing. Welcome to the Daily Bollocks Restore Roundup, where we bring you a supercharged, definitive dissection of the political YouTube sphere. We are currently tracking a multi-front, asymmetric war surrounding Restore Britain. Because the party lacks institutional leverage, media favour and mega-party infrastructure, they are surviving a multi-front siege entirely through the speed, loyalty and aggression of a decentralised, open-source digital army. On the institutional front, we have the Freedom of Information Ban Hammer. Target Robert Lowe has been hit with a complete platform ban on the What Do They Know website after submitting a massive volume of freedom of information requests. The official excuse claims he was using the platform to send general or personal messages to public authorities, but open source intelligence suggests a different reality. Government institutions frequently blank legitimate inquiries, so Lowe deployed aggressive follow-up questions to force answers, resulting in institutional panic from a Labour government unable to handle the scrutiny. On the polling front, we have the media blackout and the phantom poll. A new Times Sky News YouGov voting intention poll claims Restore Britain has debuted at a suppressed baseline, but this data is manufactured. Restore Britain voters were intentionally hidden from the primary user interface, while Reform UK, Labour and the Greens received unprompted prime placement optimised for rapid low-effort selection. Restore Britain was completely unprompted. Achieving their debut score required high-intent voters to actively hunt through secondary drop-down menus to manually find the party, proving that their current score is not the ceiling but a suppressed baseline. On the political front, the right-wing civil war intensifies as GB News affiliates and Reform loyalists launch unprovoked attacks on the newly formed party. Matt Goodwin publicly mocked Restore Britain as a bunch of unknown amateurs for fielding a minimal slate of candidates in Great Yarmouth while boasting that Reform has a vast array of candidates nationwide. But the Restore defence exposed a massive hypocrisy vulnerability, pointing out that Reform promises a government that will ban Commonwealth voting while simultaneously fielding foreign national candidates like Nigerian national Toriola Coker and Indian national Aaron Roy. Furthermore, Nigel Farage is being heavily criticised for relying on glitzy staged firework displays, skipping a vote to defend trial by jury and U-turning on grooming gang inquiries, while Lowe aggressively fights for taxpayer rights in House of Commons committee meetings. On the ideological flank, we face the ethno-nationalist rejection. Hardline fringe channels like the Daily Agenda are initiating an identity-based rejection, viewing Restore Britain's integrationist policies and targeted deportations as a Tory safety valve. They believe this is a pressure release trick designed to placate voters with minor border tinkering while ensuring the continuation of mass immigration, as they instead demand total remigration and an overwhelming demographic supermajority. Finally, the digital insurgency assembles. Robert Lowe cannot be everywhere at once as he's locked down building party infrastructure and sourcing candidates. In response, a decentralised working-class coalition of independent creators, including Vindicator Strikes Back, Dino Bain and Green Arrow, have formed an unofficial digital defence force known as the Vanguard. This Vanguard operates on core directives to counter misinformation immediately from detractors like Paul Thorpe, to weaponise free speech by rejecting accusations of drama farming and to defend the core mission. They are reminding the base of the stakes, echoing the sentiment that in the face of compromised mega-parties, Restore Britain is our last hope. The bottom line is that institutions are scared, evidenced by the ban hammer and artificial polling friction. Reform is sweating, evidenced by unprovoked attacks hiding their own hypocritical candidate rosters. And the base is mobilising, actively holding the line. This concludes the intelligence briefing. The Vanguard requires operators, so join the Digital Defence Force, like, subscribe and stand by for chaotic updates.